I had 2 of the boys getting 6 Bs and 2 As.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, prisons.
Prison. People have bad perceptions about the prison. Obi wo ho a e dey not 10 years, 5 years. Obe nenemu na but yes. And no almost 50 pesos is common of that times obi so ebusua embesra no. Obi kra wo ho them 20 years, 10 years. Onim send you use pad.
This is very interesting. It is well. Wow, what's it abonting? A dear now way. Asetena Pa so ni. 2025 onyankopon adom so akwa aba abeto yen asundue mu a ye de aseda enema no na ye de aseda so emma dwumaku ahodo a da bia mo so Asetena Pa ase emma ye de brɛ mo afiefiem ne ba bia mo bia Veronica Eraba Kwenkwen Uniama Media Consult and Coral Homes yeda mase yeda reproduction for so ase said de bia mugina yechi na mo controlling the various equipments emma yen kama Asetena Pa with akotoma nsasundie ene me a beautiful daughter of mine an officer of prisons or Central Prisons Kumasi DSP Tweneboah-Koduah. Okay, DSP Tweneboah-Koduah and a me guest on Asetena Pa. Na Asetena Pa de bia ye no ye twetwe nkomo asua de room ofa bi na wo de ball ntoma no ebeboa wo na ye pese e celebrate almost so in diverse ways akwa wodo so omode Asetena Pa ebre afofo ye pese ye celebrate omo ye ka de omo ye in their own small space ema enkofo ehu nti ene me pese nipa hu no na afi ye celebrate no for ne de ono so ye kakra o de boa omo a omo ewo around here no nti na ene me ne Rose Asia twetwe nkomo wa Asetena Pa so Rose et say
na me ado me hoye
ha shyness bi ha oba tete kese a ofe ya de can you imagine Rose ye okay, so what do you do at Kumasi Central Prisons?
First of all, meeting the Rose and
Tweneboah-Koduah.
Yes.
Ufri Asante.
Me pacho ani.
O ma me no papa nyina.
Me ma me free Edukrom.
Edukrom Eastern region. Oh, okay.
And me papa ba me nti me krom kasa. Me papa free Asante Achimbo Mpata and Akumewu.
Okay. Ti sechere Asante Achimbo.
But mostly me come
Mpata. Ekuapem. Mostly call papa side.
I Mpata.
Say Ekuapem for mudi ejade.
Ya ejade na Asante for studi
ena de.
Ti me won fifi.
Ti won fifi e no ano no a. E de na wo ye o Kumasi Prisons.
Okay. Inti me Deputy Superintendent of Prisons. Obiaka a DSP. Inti DSP or prison here the same as DSP or police. And our captain in the army. Yes.
So post the post get 2 hours.
It's Kumasi Central. I've been there for 6 years. Nah.
Really?
Yes. This is my 6th year. Me sit here ni. Now me back Kumasi Central no. Me schedule ye communication. And I say omode gender account.
Enti ke kase ye show role la communication we dey obo prisons on the role
me pacho ye communication no
ensa also
ye communication ye different from PR obianim enti say ye call maybe a security personnel or ye hu so mukita walkie talkies bi
mo na mo
enti me na me di ho dwuma ti maybe regular radio checks
okay mame mbisa growing up o basic school ko when
me call okay my parents my papa and so a prison officer.
Yeah, I know.
But I retired 14 years ago. I've been based in Accra. Me call Mary Mother of Good Counsel. Me free on a computer. Then me call if you could be. Me call if you could be.
Computer placement. know why they rise be DSP now.
Since
Computer placement don't go
if you could be 4 years.
Okay.
To me free if you could.
I'm what the end 4 years.
Yes, yeah, last batch for 4 years. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm assigned by school Kumasi tertiary. To me free on I'm a national
tertiary.
University College of Management Studies.
Okay.
Yeah, business administration, HR.
Okay.
Behind see me free on I'm a national service or Ministry of Gender. Yes, Ministry of Nami or Leap Secretariat.
Oh.
Into I think
livelihood empowerment.
Yeah, against poverty.
Against poverty.
Into I think I started getting the passion for vulnerable people. Cause now Leap Secretariat here to two call villages could get payments the poor and vulnerable for no. Into I think the honor are passionate by say, oh, okay, so I can also help people in my own small way.
It's originally to say they now work on and communication and gender. It's equipment, communication tools, prison officers. E use more majuma. And no commercial home. Na gender no so ye.
Into gender no afei na aba yes into yeah say you were female officers are age or male prison so any assign were male officers are age or Kumasi Central Prison into yeah share or more assets name welfare and after inmates name so we are trying to bring programs, gender related programs, and then we also handle gender related issues.
Okay. But you especially on social media.
Sure.
We think that you are in charge of welfare and our baby.
Okay.
Because Debiano now was emwa ede akobwa inmates. Either omo Betro BC ana SSC.
Sure.
Ana NVTI.
No, yeah, BC in of deck for no.
Okay.
Sure.
And now say afiaso opese mo year party for prison fronti jemwa den no ba mo.
Okay, as an officer no roles are general roles are officers play aside schedules are ye de omo atoso inti say officer prison officer you are in charge of welfare reformation reformation now it has to do with taking the inmates through counseling and maybe programs a bit me assessor almost to do better for themselves. And yes, I work rehabilitation programs into as an officer no. Also rehabilitation they say skills and a trade training ma omusia send ye be omu pia omu benya employable skills and social reintegration social reintegration and no ne say ye be boana fe omu pia abonten so for so betimi age omo na yetimi ne omo atna send ye be omo nsan emba prison biom into no me being an officer na me sign was social media no I felt say mostly people have bad perceptions about the prisons. Into no me platform ebe educate the people who follow me on the things we do and how we go about it. Initially, no, that was 2021. Now, me were boss be I don't see I transfer no. Now no yeah in charge of education units. Yeah, friend no chief superintendent Paul Nubepo. Inti men na me call say me volunteer to teach. I am not me call teacher training.
A professional teacher.
Yes, but I volunteered to teach CRS in the prison school. Na me chair SS4 no. So
CRS
Christian Religious Studies. Inti me wo if ya could be. Me ya idea so I felt I could teach them. Inti made sure more, and I realized they were eager to study, and they were
man
Meme were a man in prison, hunting man on a mature musias. And those times they were eager to study, they were eager to make something out of their lives there. Because Obi Oha had not some 10 years, 5 years. Obe the name na wako. But yes, I think say Reformation rehabilitation programs no and yet compulsory. But one no old to wash our sitting name okay, Luna or JSS and the upper cell call SS no. Their processes they will take you through.
Okay.
Into make sure then I realize say maybe my class make us say will be answer question member no one CD. And no
something to
motivate them to learn harder. And no almost be 50 pesos is common because they hardly see those monies. And there are times it'll be so able to so it started from there. There are times I would talk to people I know because I'm a could be no I'm a son so about tertiary Kumasi. I think I know a few people be near, then I would contact close people, say, oh, ebi omu here Bibles, ebi omu here near my saints, and I think that is where the passion started. Say, okay, what can I do to make them, I can't make their lives better, but to make them feel comfortable and not look down on themselves. And I think say why, because during their NOVDEC, that was 2021, we had most of the boys doing well because they were highly motivated. A few of my friends and people close to me came on board. They brought monies together. Obisi may take you on my breakfast. Obisi may take you on my lunch. So that's how it started. And then the second batch I think I also pushed them because I told them say almost predecessors na ya there, but they can do better. And funny enough, many almost call bet say wow benya A's and B's remember 300 CDs.
Okay.
And I was just saying not because I don't believe in them. They were good boys. Two guys are normal, very good. Yeah, I think the Nipa Bear 8 nekoi. But results nearby, and I had two of the boys getting 6 B's and 2 A's.
Wow.
Yes.
Prison.
Kumasi Central.
In spite
Prison.
of almost confinement,
Sure.
no near dear no.
Sure.
Almost 8 years dear are doing better than the bees here almost will be at their disposal. And this is because of determination.
Yes.
And the motivation from you.
And then they have other not only me, but there are officers who also teach them now education units for them. So but me no not me education units say me almost staff, but I volunteered to teach them. And see in Sawoma as tertiary.
Okay.
With lazy with UCC. Sawom. So one of the boys no now 6 B's no. On bar forward say he wants to further cause na ne sentence no enyan so see basa we transfer you.
No, obey how many years?
He had 3 or 4 more years to get done with his sentence. So now say a transfer no court and so.
If it's okay for me to know or then about
ne robbery.
Okay.
But he's a really smart guy.
Okay.
And I believe yes, or
no more paying for na man there. Transfer no.
Na transfer because of a sort of further reasoning or tertiary education or report shows he's doing well. The other one also had to leave based on good conduct.
Okay.
You're
not by fear.
You're not yes. Okay. But another sad thing, they say, you know, their families don't really see, say, okay, what's the about prison? What about 6 A's? What 6 B, sorry, and 2 A's. They don't really see the imports. Like they don't see how important it is to help him because they still have that stigma. No? I haven't really followed up on him, which is bad on my part. But
so that together we follow up on it.
Sure, that's
see
fine.
How he's doing.
That's fine.
Every year, more the inmates ni be a comma or more cultural exams. More prepare or for examination. Sure. Okay.
And I were inmates in SWA. Be more teacher training. I be also volunteer to teach them. Yes, okay. And the inmates teachers and so are almost so tried. But currently, no, I am no longer teaching because of how gender become but aside that, I have personal projects I also do.
Okay. So so the one we BC with prisons.
Sure.
Or you there now after that?
Ain't the BC na
the secondary no. Or call prisons were why no lecture my day.
Secondary no. Your officers and inmate teachers and so.
Teacher or my dear more.
Yes, you go me
well.
Yes, it be more called teacher training. So omana omotre and officers no.
Sure. Okay. This is very interesting. To the old prisons, further than education. Bontia opportunities be what are you doing? And musia, why? What's that tear up? Already, Rose. Oh, it is well. Crawford prison see she answer and you say ba bontia benya bibi di abo brighty what abontin e de na wo ye Asetena Pa sunie Veronica Kumasi denyame na asoya ase a ye de brewo se wo pe apartment service apartment for any occasion and I wo pe baby na ada Veronica your restaurant your bar your swimming pool your salon, your gym, bibia ema life comfortable, ne luxurious bia a be of Veronica. For Veronica was 020-0369-876 and now 020-977-7138. Ancora Homes, Kumasi's latest gated community are a war. IPT Junction, yet on 4-bedroom house and a 3-bedroom house in Tibra. Bibia ema Asetena ye kama ye peaceful with safety with security. Ni nyina ye guaranteed ewa Ancora Homes. For Ancora Homes or 053-021-7766 053-021-7766. Eraba Queen Ope Eduane for all locations, local dishes are free 0244-606-500. Inyama Media Consult, everything PR, ye events, ye coordinate, ye planning, na ya supervise, and na afe se ope media coverage for any event so just hit us up on 0244-606-500. Asetena Pa and then mini DSP Rose Ampoma Tweneboah-Koduah Kumasi Central Prisons or Communications and Gender Department and that menene chiche and komoyi Rose enti omuso yansa no juma no so dear mwana mode ma omo prisons so mo workshop equipped tools ni ade wo mo di sua esa no juma na na etise
inti various workshops carpentry mempa fee me free prison but
that's why
king size no queen size rather me prison and I paid it is kind of it goes into their coffers and you buy almost
motor materials no to say wood in there
Yes.
Okay.
But there are officers in charge of the workshops.
Okay.
They don't work on their own.
Isolation.
Yes. Into officers no obi oka onsia carpentry da. But obeda prison na otimi nyansa no ejuma ansa na we pay. Then we have tailoring. We have tailoring shops. Our uniforms. There are inmates who are able to
So
yes.
Okay.
There's a guy who is out. He's at Dubai KJTR. He's sewing there.
Oh, okay.
Yes, very good. And yeah, we omo ye mpaboa, omo polish ye yes, mpaboa no. Ebi mo so yes slippers and most of my slippers are meshe from their prison. I think I should have brought you
some.
one.
Are they able to produce in large quantity?
So that is what we would love to do. I think my acting OIC is a very he's very positive and very proactive. Now they intend to mean a mass production. I think but and call out to say be a KJT. I think that sometimes stigma na way free prison. Products way free prison. I think in for mindsets, no. It's what they be no na a limiting from doing that. But I think that my boss is also talking to people. But sometimes the Ameme can say it would be so good to have people who are in those fields to say be a carpentry who I would like to adopt the carpentry shop. One, you are giving you are becoming a mentor to them. You're also providing training. You're also providing them with materials. Skills. Yes. They don't feel say, oh, you know that entitlement feeling. We've neglected them. They come back bitter and then they come and rob us again and come back to prison.
Nana Banamwa the
recidivist. Tiakas will be a recidivist or a jailbird. Someone who keeps
always
going
want
in
to go
and
back
out of prison. Yes, and a recidivism, a process. Yes, and see to prevent recidivists, when we give them these skills and they come out, they are able to produce. Cause oba fie na aban ejuma bia enfano. But otimiye adie vas otimiye mpaboa otimiye other staffer. You'll be able to sell and then get some money and not come and bother anybody. You see, that is the purpose. But we are born by social reintegration, no? Fine. I think you are doing well. What frame I'm educating people too, so they'll get to know the things we do. Because we'll be on prison to see how things are on, but because people have really weird perceptions
and so recently now me a year of the female side.
Okay.
A free Auntie Florence a champion times.
Okay.
I'm saying be 2 years ni na minko.
Okay.
Na me encouraging crowd for a birthday ni ade on person koya do ye no. Na me best prayers for empire for boama me. I got it from the female prisons.
Sure.
Chesempai boa or mo be boama wono. You have no idea.
Yeah.
And obi wo ho be petty. Maami bi say ntokwa no ni obi kon ye. E na em so otwi ni pakro no wo hwe ho na ntibo. Aha, and the Biamika said, we are all prison bound. And pioneer Bosre Nyame say, Ma o me yenko pie ho. And so one hwe yi a bibi kakra bi betimi e de wako ho e ka a sign obi okra e ntwa to so ansa de be hu se wa anye no na che say wedi be bosumi ana e wo iti if we all make the prison a better place sebe nyame mfasa amamu ni ekopie kwa at least yeso yasum bedu yen kakra
okopie wa on ka say ope protocol because I always say that
yeah like former prison so ope protocol
no as in obi wo ho ope say or feel comfortable, but it's not your home. So for
infirmary.
Oh, no. Okay, so Nina can perceptions, no. But the infirmary it's not a big place. It's just for the sick people.
But I should be on
well, those are
okay,
the
you are not
perceptions. Those are the perceptions out there. But I feel that if we make it better, let's say these these workshops I'm talking about.
Okay, so as we are going on, just mention your number. For number etudwa. Obi a aka na come person oboa inmates no. And now say or support the more no. Na
well, I think the number bits maybe I would have to wait on that and maybe discuss it with my commander. What's age manager? Sure.
So person will support you or more. Frame me and now say send me a message 0244 606 500 0244 606 500. Rose in pet assembly say because now do number 2 Jana.
But then
so
maybe
so I will respect that. Sure. But who deceive me so I'll let them have it.
Yes. Okay. Me other initiative I may personally they drew World Menstrual Hygiene Day every May. My idea say okay, Adena main co educate female prisoners now Kumasi female prison. Not me person me no across, but because this is where I am for now, so I'll start from Kumasi female and then maybe as the years go by, you better call other places. Into every World Menstrual Hygiene, the first one, they donate sanitary pads. And also, I spoke to a few friends. They ain't main person be a Facebook now. The number you know, sometimes people think it's for your personal gain, but I always say that if you are passionate about something, you always want to be there for those vulnerable people. You know, say you know how people talk and all. See, to avoid that, they know me too, and then
and
then pictures evidence and shows.
Those of us who know you,
yes,
we know you and you trust.
There are people who would say, "So, me no neko me if you could before last year me intake mates your mom and your call training as they contributed and it was so nice." Say, oh, there are people who are supporting initiative. And last year was better than the first one. Last year, say we had doctors and midwives and nurses from Menshia Hospital. Educate on menstrual hygiene and create awareness. No, obi ka wo ho them 20 years, 10 years. Onim send you use pad. Female onim send ya
money pencil.
Onim send you use pad. You get it, and some also don't know how to hygiene. It was really interactive. And OIC DDP Hannah Ewame, she was really
there was a cute young woman there.
Yeah. She's fair.
Not too fair.
Okay. So Madam Hannah, OIC, she was open. She gave me the opportunity to bring the doctors and the midwives, and it was fun. See, Jamia Adoma this year May, Yenyan started planning. No, but last year I signed a sponsorship from Mr. Martin Osei Brobe.
Yes. CEO for Leicester Ghana.
Yes, he gave me a discount, and we bought some of the products, but he gave me a discount.
Did I link you?
No, I got in touch with him on Facebook. Yes, okay. And I told him what I was, and he was really
every year he sponsors me.
Oh, okay.
This last year, 2024 May, I was out of Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. He was really receptive.
Anti-Yvonne. Or the bebreba na yediama district education officers name other people are ebe here. Also ne beta or the support.
He's doing so.
He's
doing
and
so.
If you know him, he does a lot of good. Okay. So Opokuare, Opokuare, Tibia Coraza for the better say Opokuare ni be here more the what again he takes care of.
But then there have been really good people. Yeah. They've supported me in so many ways. There's a guy, Prempe prempe we do. I remember say COVID by we didn't know about COVID. Ubia yem shishin and all. I just spoke to Prempe say COVID about more day. Then Likee into me. I remember.
Oh, I'm
that
sure
time.
Prempe.
Yes, Kwesi Prempe.
Smallish.
Yes, Kwesi Prempe.
Prempe.
Or Likee into me. At that time, now my boss DOP your friend Rambo and your friend Amponsa. DOP Amponsa.
Yeah, the times many other people so be
sure. And he's a very good boss who also allowed me to say when okay Rose, this is a good thing, do it. To me my boss or me ba interview say a friend of DDP James Winyele me catch and say, oh, I have to be here. He say, oh, you can go. It makes you feel say, okay, there are people who are backing you, who would support you to sell the prison out there. Because about perceptions, very bad. Auntie, you've been helpful. Maybe any other text they want to you. Say with their feeding, then you come on board the parts. The parts. So, I believe that we shouldn't be scared. Fine, they've done bad, but we can reform them. Let's believe in them, because there are people sleeping with SS kids. Prison. There are older men sleeping with younger girls. Yes. And but will be the action. But we are rather judging them. Fine, they are there to serve their sentence, but there's hope for everybody. And you and I can go there.
I have a lot of questions, maybe, but because you don't speak for the prisons, because in Crawford, I almost say, more bois are reform me be no, but a bit so hardened or why, almost I enrich now obi can say, ne fear chief. Pa, and I'm sure prisons for no a bit me a drama. Or fee no yarn or still no. He doesn't want them to know where he lives. And now person will be who feel because the allegation ni room on ASA or no, they have links with sebe criminals or more outside inti or bano be who say me fear ni me si fear kakakawe wa I'm sure no ama obi aba hano enti there's also no. So it is that perception is also there. Mobile money fraud kosi most of them investigation just say emails ni be more access to phone obi okra. The allegation is that be kra what the bina eboanoma ninya access to phone or them na oye ne ho Antonio London sister Neo. Most of them is coming from our prisons. Okay. Inmates ne yes sir. We say onye skedi wie den wakoyi ni ade. So that perception no any information ne wo. It can be ya na minimum bia no the central prisons. Or dem no all sounds coming forward.
Okay.
What you say? Yeah. House or that so you see the social media handler. Omo nim so odam no o scam me omo any ade enti eno ka ho bi na ya na amankrofo eboa na ayai but to say the ka no so unim da obekọ akopie ho so wo boa ama prisons enye nura mini Bukari doctor bi ne birthday also opeso or this kama me na me ye adoye me si me ko prisons that time na Ambassador Sekwejo, your reporter, no akoye a yaman from reporter, no muhia mattress adaso. We bought I think 30 pieces. Eko ma and a neuro so. The koto neuro at the bread infirmary no. Ya no muhia antibiotics ne ade. Enti se wo boase ya dachi bi. Wo nipa bi na wo ampo asem to na akopie ho a. Maybe our pressure be akosro. E wunye edro wo ho. E ho de be ka akopa edro. E de abe save you life. Enti say ye boy prisons ne de very important what say but omo dem no so omo so omo nyai.
Okay, so like I said, the same way there are bad nuts everywhere. Anything that Ebimo would want to use their role as officers, to also change the narrative or the perceptions out there. There are times that inmates are called that confanoche. Officers use their monies to pay their bills for them. There are times that inmates, they are not obi here scan. There are times officers pay those monies. Rebecca said Nebusia for I bet them 10 years. The family doesn't want to have anything to do with them. Obi nya visits that. Yes, during this Christmas found fair, a friend came to feed 200 aged sick for and a omomunya visits that. And you would see an older man, Nebusia for Obian Besraneda.
Oh.
Yes, so as we are as we are concentrating on the negatives, I feel say a few of the positives, yenya areshemu officers and even the inmates themselves, because obaye akabonika, it can change. You might never know when the person can be the breadwinner for the family, because obano besia kente na wedding kente need those things bibia wohonum. I believe say if we start having hope in the inmates and officers, it would make their reformation process fast.
Nancy, Wunya award, is it young 40s?
Okay, the first one was a nomination for Chain Makers 2023. That was early last year. And somewhere October, I got nominated.
It was a nomination, you didn't get it.
Okay, so it was like a nomination on the list by say 100 change makers. Yes. And
and being nominated among them crown poye.
Sure.
At
least you are being seen. Yes. And then the other one was outspoken woman voice award. Say me social media platform educate in for on what the prisons and I think so me call secondary schools on my own. Sometimes you get invitations into me call secondary schools and I feel sorry youth I go and educate or more on prison life and I mostly also motivates them, mostly girls schools now they see you as a mentor, because I would be 31 in July and because I think they feel my rank and my age, so I can mentor the girls. See me motivating or more on how they can become better and also how to dream. Almost dreams they are valid and achieve their goals, because nothing is too small to.
It's okay to dream any big.
Because if you could be
Can I see this?
Okay.
So where
Humanitarian Awards Global.
Okay.
Outstanding Women Voice Award. That was in October.
Rose Tweneboah-Koduah, Outstanding Women Voice Award, Humanitarian Awards Global 2024. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we saw you post it, all of us were mentioned.
Yes.
But dear, and so inspire now I would want you to mention and let's celebrate it. Is it Wendy?
I think I got in touch with Wendy. It was I'm not making us my friends. Now low key something because those kind of things. So you just want to mind you. But Wendy told me, and I still remember what she said. She said, Rose, you are doing well. I think you have to get out there for people to really know what you do in the prisons. And I love writing. See, I was kind of writing, letting people know about the workshops in the school and the other things we do. I want to say a very big thank you to Wendy.
And I don't know her.
Okay.
Personally near there. She's not even a Facebook friend.
Okay.
But I see people celebrate her
Yes.
for what she does for them.
Yes.
And Asetena Pa, we want to celebrate such people. Enipa nema enipa foforo nya Asetena Pa.
Sure.
Iti they all pray and now bo obi nya Asetena Pa bia. We would want to celebrate them and say Onyankopon hira mo. It's Wendy
Ofori. Yes.
Onyankopon hira. I see you do amazing stuff for other people.
She's brought Obraying scanner, Obraying fans, Obraying books.
Okay.
They drew feeding then so yeah party. I think first people know mature BC, you know, or that she got food from somewhere in Kumasi. She brought them food, yes, and then they ate and almost so Emma almost feel say, oh, at least efforts now a day, yeah, like we are putting in to study, you know. It's yes, somebody.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, wrap it up.
Sure.
This year, a DNA see when so NGO no foundation, a DNA see when so and more pay now will be here.
Okay.
For personal lady, so to me the number to that.
My patrol, no, so they should channel it to you. Now may wrap it up on everything. Then I think I would let you know, and then yes. So this year, May as usual, you be menstrual hygiene day. This year, no, we want to take it further. Maybe it's me a cervical cancer screening ma. It would be really good, but I would have to talk to doctors, you know.
Oh, okay.
Then I get to know the budgets and how much I cost it, so that we can get them on board. Now, I would know how to also go about.
I'm sure some hospitals would want to do it for free, because here now such programs. It's baby
and still you better donate parts, no? You better donate parts to them. And Obi Baka say what is the essence, but Obi Akoda prison or Bar Akoda prison 5 years, 10 years, like na sit name no. The person is confined. You see the pain, sometimes the pain, and even discarding them. Drain home, what the koto ha, for fire and all that. We also educate them on how to dispose them off and all that. New people ba. So we say koso a church See, that's the main activity for this year. But with the Christmas fanfare activities, I would also last year I'm a committee chairperson. See, now nice to say we have to go out there, and my boss DDP James Winele, he's very supportive, and he's push you for the best. Or no say he came in November and say be our say into this year, so even though a timing name close no and we had it and it was fun. Dr. Likee previous years. Yes, or Papa Kumasi they came. We've had Kwekumenu. Ohenegere Mercy Asiedu. And Papa now also addition Ejakonimo. He used to come every year, but because we get Ike's Cafe, they also come every year. Yes, to come and feed the inmates, and Oyerepa. So every year almost be feed the inmates. So I would use this platform say more Christmas budgets now.
Any birthdays?
Yes. Mobeti mi aba. Enye say bia obeka say o kronfo nti no, aden na obema nani age. Say Christmas so na on dream fie. I'm creating this mentality into team Christmas aso on dream fee neni wo prison hall because we are entertaining them, we are not making them nostalgic. So be dream fee ho na omo focus on baby omo na crime rate ebe kofo there will be na ya sumbeje officers obiya owo because safe custody na ye no for the inmates, for officers and for outsiders and ebe ya omo njani embe ha moaje. So let's support the prison service. Let's support Kumasi Central. And then Kumasi Central, we have Kumasi Female. There will be Womenshia. People don't even know there's a prison at Menshia. Then there's a man from Ahensan, all called Cape Costa, Ahensan Camp Prison, or even any other prison. Maybe I will be let's show them love. When they feel loved, I believe love changes everybody. And yet, yes, we done that. I don't think we'll be talking about salvation. So we all deserve a second chance, yes. And then whatever our hands find doing, let's do it so well. Because out of these things, so blessings. Some of us wouldn't go out of our way to do extra stuff for these people. Rebecca said, oh, yeah, by Juma at the end of the month, but if you are passionate about what you do, you'd always want to make people feel happy and comfortable.
DSP Rose Ampofua Rose Ampofua Tweneboah-Koduah. Now the papa a prisons officer, me what pioneer na. Now the papa a prisons officer pioneer na minimum. I think say na do passion e buy papa na say she's been doing amazingly well for the inmates. Yen supporting it anyhow we can. Asetena Pa with Akutumansa and Ayedebre or Veronica It, Eraba Queen, Ancora Homes, Inyama Media Consult, and the Soya Ayedeby. Subscribe to your YouTube channel, Asetena Pa with Akutumansa. Yedase.